All right, so I think we're already live, even though I didn't mean to go live right away, but that's all right. We're here with the Unicore IXO golf launch monitor, and we're using the Succeed software, which Refine and Succeed are the two levels up when you purchase a Unicore IXO or QED launch monitor. They both come with basic fitting software. The QED comes with Ignite, and the new IXO comes with Succeed. And up from there are two levels of simulation software that include driving range, approach shots, putting practice, challenge modes, and you have both Refine, which is 5 courses in all of those practice areas and challenge modes, and then you have Succeed, which is 20 courses along with the practice mode. So I'm just logging in here to make sure the video is all good, which it looks like it is. We'll let some people log in here, make sure everything's all good, and we'll get started. I have not done, I don't think I've done a live stream yet, which I find them, they seem to be quite useful for all the viewers to ask questions about, whether it be different hardware, software, etc., while watching, the game interaction and how it plays. And I don't think I've done one live stream, I think, when I first got QED with the Refine software, but I haven't shown any of the courses other than maybe one on Succeed. Someone says, "What's up?" Killia says, "What's up? What's going on?" I'm gonna show the Succeed software here with the IXO. We're not going to do any club data or anything, just simulation data. I am like the worst at this. I think I hit 4 balls before this, and then I figured I better get things set up, and then I accidentally, when I started the stream, it went live. Usually I get things going, and then hit the go live button, but I started right away, and we're just gonna go after it. Oh, that's not cutting. Oh, what a bad start. That's going to be tough. Look at this. Oh, no. All right, bad drive to start things off. That won't make it easy. I hit that, do you see that? That was just way too far on the heel of the driver. So this is going to be a challenge. I'm in the rough. It takes off 10%. Says I can hit it out of here. 144 yards to the layup spot, which probably isn't a bad idea. I could try to go for that green. I just don't know if it's gonna, it's gonna take off 10%. So if I just went to the edge of that green, all you have to do is click on your map, and it will allow you to aim. That's 211 yards. I think that that's a real challenge. I think that if I go right over here, all right, and play it maybe in the middle, then I'll have just a layup, which I'd probably be okay with. Let's see what I can do here. I'm hitting an 8-iron because I'm worried about that tree. There we go. What I was trying to do. Get yourself out of driver trouble there. Of course it goes in the rough. I thought I'd come a little short because it takes 10% off. I hit that pretty well. So now we have ourselves a little wedge shot in. Looks like 81 yards, but it's going to take off 10% again. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Looks like around the pin, if you notice the heat map, I really like the heat map. It's actually downhill, 2.1 yards, okay? That heat map shows green, all right, which is pretty level, all right, undulation by the pin. Looks like it is obviously really high here and then really low down in the lower right. So we want to get this thing there. Let's see what we can do here. That's a little left. A little too far. All right, so a little bit of a struggle on the first hole. A little too far on that. A little left. So now chipping is really going to be important because in order for us to pull off our par, we need to get this thing. I'm going to try the little bump and run, but notice the hill right after. So this is a 10-yard chip. All right, let's see if I can just get it on that green, get it to roll down. So I'm going to hit this for like 15 feet, let's say, and hopefully it rolls out. Stop, stop. There's that hill. I mean, that wasn't bad. I just went a little too hard on it.
Number 1 player do putting.
So
Par chance.
here's my par chance. Not optimal. It's uphill. I mean, I like the uphill putt, 11 feet. So I'm going to hit this for maybe even like close to 13 to really try to jam it in there. We got par.
Nice par.
So after a terrible drive and a good recovery shot, bad approach shot, a fair chip made the putt. So we're off and running here.
Number
Up and down. Yeah, exactly. It's all about the up and down. Hey, I pulled off par there with a drive that bad. It's not going to kill me, that's for sure. My driver's been a wreck. I can either hit a good drive down there. I mean, heck, I can hit a terrible iron shot still. I just been pretty inconsistent lately, honestly. You know, been playing some really good golf, and then every once in a while, just playing some terrible golf too. And so it's you know, not the type of golf I like to play. I'd rather be a little more consistent, that's for sure, even if it's not the best golf. There we go. A little better. I'll take that.
Fairway.
Wasn't a perfect strike, but you know what? I'll take it all day. Yeah, it wasn't bad, actually. It wasn't too bad. Now, I don't have stickers on here, just so you guys know. IXO obviously is capable of using those, you know, stickers. One vertical sticker. And I think I do have them on one club. I can show you guys really quick. You've got your one vertical sticker right here, all right? And then you've got your little square over here, right there, all right? Tough to see on the camera, I know, but let me see if I can get it to focus. There you go, and you can see that little square over there. There we go, that's better. You got a vertical sticker and a square. I've got it on one of the clubs, but so what do we have? 138. So if I hit a nice little 9-iron in there, never played this course before, Greenleaf. Pretty cool. You know, the Unity engine, I really feel like gives this, you know, immersive feeling where all the objects are extremely 3D and everything. It's a different feeling than, I mean, it's just a different look than TGC or E6 or the other software. I like that though. I mean, I like having these different, you know, styles. And honestly, I don't know which one's my favorite yet. I really enjoy all the variety. All right, let's see what we can do here. Nope, that's left. Left and deep. That wasn't even, man, if I just wouldn't have hit that left, that probably would have been the one. That was the distance. It wasn't that deep. Oh boy, out of the bunker. Out of the bunker. All right, so let's see here. Appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. This is just a random live stream. I do these every once in a while. Just, you know, if I'm going to go down here and hit some balls, it's a good opportunity to show everybody's system. Billy says, gotta flop it out. Yeah, exactly. It is going to be a flop shot. So there is one update that is coming to IXO that they've been working on. And because of the new angle and the infrared, when you lay a wedge down, okay, it's giving too much reflection and the ball can wash out. So I haven't been trying to hit those flop style shots because it's been causing some reflection. All right, and they're working on that. Now, I just got an update that addressed it a little bit again. They said that's probably like 90%, so there can still be, you know, that chance of the reflection. So I'm gonna actually I'm not gonna flop this. I'm just gonna do kind of a chip out of here. It takes off 40%, all right, and it's 10 yards, all right. I mean, that's what I was trying to do. It was a little short of where I was trying to be,
Number 1 player
but
do putting.
it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. We got some comments coming in, got some people watching. Appreciate you guys watching. How is data different between? Well, here's what's cool, and that's a great question. Sam says, "I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Sam. I appreciate you watching, man. You know, doing all right, honestly. I went out and played a charity event last night outside. Always trying to squeeze in golf in Michigan, you know, with the short summer and season. So went out to a charity event last night for breast cancer. Crazy event. I mean, they raised so much money. It was awesome. It was really good to see, especially during these times, you know. It was like a scramble event. If you guys have ever played like Super Twilight, it was couples. So it's 3 couples. All right, 3 men tee off, then the 3 women hit the next shot, and then it's alternate until the ball holes, and then every even or odd hole, the women tee off, and it was a lot of fun. We had a blast. We had an eagle. I mean, we were doing great, and then we just screwed up a couple holes. I think we ended up like 4th. All right, 8 feet, just a tad downhill. So, well, back to your question though, the data difference with sticker or no sticker. So it can pick up club data like path and face without the stickers, but it's not going to be accurate. It's going to be more of an estimated number, just like QED does. All right, QED is not measuring that club without stickers. Now they're looking at adding stickers on QED. I don't have an estimated date on that yet. I can ask them, but what's nice is the ball data is all that's being used in simulation. Okay, so let me try to knock this putt in really quick. It's just got a tiny, tiny break left to right. I'm going to try to hit this for about 9 feet. It's a little downhill. That was too hard. Way too hard. That was only a ½ foot downhill.
Number 1 player do putting.
Wow. Now I can see right now where it has me aimed. Wow, so this is downhill. Let's see if I can adjust the speed a little bit. You know, I haven't been putting on this system much. Let's see if I can get this in there. That was so much softer.
Bogey.
And of course, I got a bogey. So much softer. So because it only uses ball data, you don't need sticker simulation. Friends could come over, you can play. Like I have no stickers on other than that one club right now. When you're looking to do any type of like club fitting or you know, work on, you know, those advanced club data measurements, you throw some stickers on whatever club you're working on. A lot of times, if you're just trying to work on irons, and this happens a lot when you're going to get fit for clubs, they'll just say, hey, I want 7-iron, you know, start hitting 7-irons. So you could just put stickers on your 7-iron and do the work from there. All right. So you don't have to worry about stickering up all your clubs. All right. Unless you want to, you could sticker up all of your clubs and have club data, you know, on everything as you're playing. I just don't find it necessary, especially when simulation is using ball data. All right. So it doesn't matter if it's reading the club data or not. And that goes for everything. Even if you have like a, let's say it's a TrackMan or something, all right? And it obviously is reading club data all of the time. Well, it doesn't matter if it's simulation. The simulation software doesn't care about club data. The ball's gonna, it's all ball for where it's going, the spin, the launch, etc. Another decent drive. They're not going that far this morning. I'm not swinging that hard, but I'll take it. Yeah, look at that side spin. Only 18. I'll take that. And you can see, look, see the club head speed up there? It had my club head speed at 108. So it was measuring that club head speed estimated without stickers. All right. So a good estimate, still pumping it out, even with, you know, no stickers. It's nice for the kids as well with the math at the bottom of the screen, multi-learning. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, honestly, yeah, I know you're talking about that carry distance and then the total distance and everything. It's actually kind of cool how it does that. So when you're looking at those numbers, you know, when it lands, boom, you've got your carry sitting down there, and then it keeps rolling, and then it gives you a total distance. You know, it shows the rollout number, then it shows total distance. I think it's 3 numbers. We'll have to pay attention here. But It's actually really cool. Now, can I get an 8-iron there? Man, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. It's 7.5 yards uphill. But the pin is in the back. You really need to play a fade, which I'm not that good at. I mean, I can try. I'll try to play maybe a watch. I'll probably shank it. I shanked a ball on my live stream a little while ago. It happens. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, that is everything but a fade. I closed that face down, and we are on the wrong side of the green.
Green.
I can feel, when I close that face down. I should have just aimed normal.
Do putting.
Trying to get cute with it.
Chance.
Every once in a while, I can shape the shot the way I want. Holy crap. What do you do here? All right. Oh, man. I'm thinking something like that. 60 feet, though? And I have to remember, these greens are playing pretty fast. So, this is going to be tough. I got to figure these greens out. Oh, it's only uphill, 0.3. Did I hit it enough? Oh, I did. Oh, it has a chance. I still blew it by, though. I've got myself. So, yeah, there you go. It even gives you how far away you are. Now I have a 0.4-foot putt.
Par chance.
Par chance. All right, let's save a bogey here. See what we can do. I'm just aiming right inside of the simulator. I'm not aiming on the screen. 0.2 feet uphill. Yeah, these greens are rolling. Much different than I expected. Oh, if I would have just hit a little harder. Another bogey.
Concede bogey.
Man. Not doing so hot right now. Not doing so hot. Par bogey bogey.
Number 1 player do swing.
What do we have here? It's par 3. Oh, it's an island hole. Check this out. All right. 168 yards, but it's 5.7 yards downhill. So that means I probably need to hit an 8-iron. The pin's in the back. All right. So that gives you room to play with. What are you guys hitting here? What do you guys think of the water and everything? I'd love to know what everybody thinks of the graphics. I mean, 4K capabilities. My projector downscales to 1080p, and then I'm streaming in 1080p, just so you guys know that. What's my handicap? It's about a 12 right now. I think it's just over a 12. I'm like a roller coaster. I shot like 82 the other week, and then I shot like 90. I mean, it's just, I really need to tighten up some parts of my game. I can get myself in trouble if it's a bad driving day. I could be out of bounds. I'm working on my putting, which I feel like is really important. Oh, it's left again. I'm just setting up wrong, I think. That was the distance. That was the distance. All right. Yeah, see that face, how it was closed at impact?
Number 1 player do swing.
I like the video, how you can really get a feel for that. All right, 13.7 yards. I need to get it on the green this time. I'm looking at the heat map. It's looking like it's, pretty level. So I'm not that worried about the ball placement so much. I'm in the rough, though. It's going to take off 10%. I'm going to hit this very similar to that last one. I'm going to take just a little off. I like the little bump and run play. All right, roll out. Roll out. Okay. Well, I think that's
concede par.
Concede par. There we go. So it was within gimme distance. At least we walked away with par for not hitting the green. We're 2 over. We're 2 over. Hopefully no one's making bets on me today. Tee time at 3:30. Let's do this. Nice. Very nice. I'm playing tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon, so I wasn't even going to go out today. I'd like to watch the PGA Championship today. I don't like the broadcast stations and stuff that they're doing. It's on CBS, I think, later today from like 4 p.m. to 10, but it's on like ESPN Plus. Who has ESPN Plus? I don't have ESPN Plus. And they were talking about how you can like go on use the PGA Championship app, but you can't watch it live. You can watch the live leaderboard, and then you can watch them live out on the range and stuff. But any of you guys tuning in for the first time, looks like we're stacking up some viewers. Definitely subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Obviously trying to grow the channel. Not an easy task. I mean, we've done a pretty darn good job considering that I essentially started the channel unofficially in like late January or February and then kind of committed to it. You know, anybody you can share the channel with, or if you haven't subscribed, it helps grow the channel. I appreciate it. If you guys are ever interested in hardware and software, you know, just to email. This is honestly some of the better driving I've done in a while. And I'm not hitting it great, you know, but the path and the face are,
Fairway.
you know, tolerable, if you want to call it that. See that? The path and the face are right. The impact position, I want to say I'm hitting it.
Number 1 player do
I think I might be hitting it high, is what it feels like and sounds like. But it, I mean, that path and the face are decent. It's keeping the ball straight. That's fantastic for me. All right, so what do we do here? It's 170 yards, but it's 4.8 uphill. I'm going to do a lighter 50 degree. Hopefully I'm not going to sky it, because honestly I could get my 54 there, but 4.8 yards, that's a decent amount. Got some more people chatting. I appreciate it. What? Okay, I see that's scrolling down. Should be scrolling down automatically. I'm hoping I'm not cutting that off. I think it's good. Let's see. Roll that up really quick to the chat. A lot of stuff going on when I'm streaming live here. There we go. Yeah, I think we're good. Might move that up just a little bit. Why don't I move it up above that menu so it's not messing with the text? A little easier to read that way. All right. Look at this is a tough course. Like, look at the green. Not an easy green. Small. Not a lot of depth to work with there. All right, let's see what I can do here. I'm trying not to close this face down and pull it right. Much better. Much better. Bounce up.
Green.
Oh, high spin, 9,000 spin. It's stuck on the green. I didn't get much rollout there. I feel like the ball characteristics in this software, if you haven't used it before or haven't seen it before, pay attention. The ball characteristics, can we see swing motion after the tee shot? I don't have swing motion hooked up right now. I apologize for that. And I can show more swing motion in a different video. Now, if you're talking about, and you're saying tee shot, so I guess because you can go to there's my view right there of the club. But I think when you're saying swing motion, you're talking my my swing cameras. And then please comment and let me know. But I'll show you guys what that last shot looked like. You see my face coming in? Much more square. It was a little towards the heel. You can see the tracking of the ball. All right. Yeah, I only had 238 right side spin on that. Notice how it uses the logo, like the writing and the numbers on the ball, as well as dimples. All right, it's using all of that to track. See the yellow and red there? It's reading a dimple there. But if you notice the other colors, all right, when it hits, you have a blue. All right, see the blue square. All right, different colors are tracking different things on the ball. All right, so there's that club data for the last shot. Okay, but I do not have my swing camera set up, and I would totally hook it up right now. But here's the problem. Generally, when you plug in a USB camera after the fact, and I don't think I have, I know I don't have the one plugged in. Let me see if I have this one plugged in or not. I do not. So this one's unplugged, and I believe the other one is unplugged. So here's the problem, and I apologize because I could have done that, and I had them hooked up before. One, they're not going to be crystal clear. Yeah, they're both disconnected right now. They're not going to be crystal clear because I'm not playing with the super bright lights that I have. which obviously would be a little crazy to do a live stream with all those swing camera lights on. All right, it'd just be too bright. But if you plug those in after you launch, generally programs crash. You know, you need to have them plugged in so the drivers launch with the software. So maybe that's just a little tip I can throw out there now. So I don't want to plug them in now and then have it crash on you guys. I mean, I guess we could start over. We could play a different course or something. But I'm thinking that it would crash. And if you guys really want to see them, then let me know. We can do it. I don't think it's going to crash my stream. I'm not that worried about that. So just a tad to the right, 18 feet. That's what I'm having a tough time with these greens. The speed. Yeah, see, I missed it once again.
Concede par.
I can't get a birdie for the life of me. Can't get a birdie for the life of me. Still 2 over. So you guys let me know what you want to see.
Number 1 player to
and we can
swing.
adjust things. So let's see here. Another par 4. This is a reasonably tight course. It gives you some freedom. It'll let you hit it off that other fairway if you're over there. But you can see there's trees and hills over there to the left. See if I can keep this driver in check. It's been working out all right so far. I'm going to try to play just a little bit of a fade around the corner there. I'm going to try to leave this club face just a little open. See if I can pull this off. Oh, did I leave it too far open? No, I think that's good. Wow. I don't get to shape them like that all the time. That's how I wanted it. And that was, it was almost too much. I felt how, like, watch this. Yeah, see how I was a little off the heel? And then actually, the driver, I felt turn afterwards because I hit it off the heel trying to hit that fade, but it worked out in my favor. And, for those of you that know, I mean, you have gear effect on your driver, so manipulating spin as well. 61 yards. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get up there really close. That would be huge. Be the one. Get it in there. Oh, just a little too far.
Green.
Just a little too far. Not a bad shot, though. I mean, I had the aim. Oh, jeez. Of course, my birdie chance is going to be a just massive, massive, just left to right. Wow. I'm just going to putt right inside. 18 feet, but it's 0.4 downhill. Get in the hole. Oh, and of course, look at. I'm really having a tough time with these speeds. Really having a tough time with the speed.
Number 1 player do putting.
Oh man, I mean, I don't know if I can make this par. All I needed to do is get that close. Holy moly. 12 feet, a little bit uphill. Oh, did you see it? Did you see it on the edge for a second and then drop? That's actually good graphic quality in motion. That's some fine details there. How that ball went right up on the edge and kind of, moved for a second and dropped in. I have not seen that yet on the software. Can we play QED with I'm assuming that's friend, which own other launch monitors in TGC? Absolutely, you can, 100%. So E6 and TGC both allow any launch monitor to use the online capability. TGC works with SkyTrack, QED, IXO, FlightScope Mevo Plus, the ProTee system. There's a bunch of systems, and you can go on their website and they'll show you which ones. There's a few unsupported systems people use as well. And then E6 allows the same thing. The only thing that people need to be careful with on E6 is that there is an iOS version, and it comes with like FlightScope Mevo Plus, for instance, not the PC version, you can't an iOS user can't play a PC user. Something to pay attention to. All right. 14 yards downhill. I think I need to hit a pitching wedge. 138. So other than that, though, absolutely. I mean, if you look back in my channel, I have it where I'm on Mevo Plus. I'm playing Skytrack. I'm on QED playing whoever. I'm pretty sure I did Mevo Plus versus Unicore one time. There's a bunch of different stuff. So yeah, you can check that out. All right, here we go. See if we can do this. Oh, I pulled it again. Oh, I pulled it hard. I pulled it so hard. Left myself a huge putt again. The irons are going left today. I need to just over adjust. I mean, I did it on a couple of them, but 45 feet, a foot uphill. Wow. I am not making it easy on myself today. And of course, let me guess. It's going to be short. I just can't get the speed right.
Number 1 player do putting.
I need to play the software
Par
more.
chance.
I really do. I could make this par though. 10 feet, just a little uphill. Hit it for like 11 or 12. Get it in there. It's like a tad left to right. Oh, another bogey.
Concede bogey.
Did you? I mean, the putting is, and I don't have it on like an easy setting or anything. So yeah, we're 3 over now through 7. That's hilarious.
Number 1 player do swing.
I think I answered all those questions. If anybody else has anything, let me know. The struggle is real, though. The struggle is real. 3 over. Many looks at birdie. Unfortunately, not ones that are super close to the hole, but just honestly, I think putting is what's been the struggle this whole time. Putting has been the struggle. I'm moving that map around by just using I can use the cursor. You can use, I believe, touchscreen, but the cursor is so easy. That's what I've been using. All right. I don't want this to have that huge fade this time. Oh, and let me guess, I bombed it into the sand. Great. Now I'm in the rough.
Rough.
At least I'm keeping the driver in check. At least I'm keeping it in check. All right, so what do we have here? Yeah, I haven't had like amazing driver swings today, but at least I haven't been spraying them. All right, 118. It's 8 yards uphill, so I really have to get a hold of this pitching wedge to get it there. I don't want to pull it again. All right, that should be a good shot. Get up nice and close.
Green.
Oh, 8,100 spins stopped it again.
Number 1 player
Man.
do putting.
I mean, I haven't had a chance to get that birdie, birdie close at all. All right, sorry about that. I was talking to my daughters there for a second. So this looks straight in the hole. I mean, it's not going to move. So this comes down to speed. Hitting it straight and getting the speed right. All right, let's see what we can do here. Get in the hole. Oh my gosh.
Concede par.
I should have just killed that thing. I mean, I'm blaming no one but myself at this stage. I've hit enough putts. I have just not made a putt today.
Number 1 player do swing.
Got a question coming in. How much did this setup cost you? Honestly, my setup is a very difficult setup to say how much did it cost me. Because I have so much going on inside the GSV studio. A lot of it's unnecessary for most people. The system that we're using today, okay, is a $10,000 golf launch monitor. Okay, that launch monitor comes with basic software. All right, it's another $1,000 for this simulation software. And 1,000 above that if you want 20 courses, okay? But as far as like screen, as far as projector, as far as turf, all that's very individual for your space, so I don't want to kind of throw that out there. My projector is way more than most people need. It's like a 5,000, 6,000 lumen, high-end projector. You don't need that to have a very good image. The turf was all, custom from a different simulator, so it's kind of tough to say. I mean, put it this way. If you were looking to get into the IXO, or let's just use QED for instance, QED starts at $6,000. All right, you can get that launch monitor, get yourself a pretty nice projector for usually even under $1,000 or around $1,000. Get yourself a nice mat setup for anywhere from 400 to 1,000, depending on how nice you want. Get yourself a screen from Carl's. You could be all in with a QED system, and and don't get me wrong, there's $2,000 launch monitors too. I've watched people with the SkyTrack and Mevo Plus and those type of entry-level launch monitors get all in with screens, projectors, and everything for $7,000, $8,000. Do it yourself. Obviously, you're going to be setting things up, and then when you're stepping up to something like the QED from a $6,000 base, you're probably going to be 12. 12 or a little more. But there's so many levels of quality that you can pick between. Okay, you just got to understand that there's huge gaps in prices. I mean, there's launch monitors that are over $20,000. Obviously probably not for the average simulator user. But we try to demonstrate everything here in the GSV studio, so it's tough to kind of just say, what did this cost us? Because we have so much going on in here. That was another like little baby cut that caught a tree, and I'm hitting these like heel balls though. It's not. See how that was a little off the heel again? It's not terrible, but at least it's not. Oh man, I left myself. So what am I laying up? There's water to the right. Let's see here. Water. That's 180. I think we lay up to be safe. Let's see here. I'm thinking 7-iron. So it has us on a wood. Generally, I always select either iron, wood, or putter, depending on what I'm doing. It would probably read it just fine because it's only using ball data. That's just kind of like my OCD coming out, whether it matters or not. Maybe it's mentally I don't like seeing the wood down there. All right, let's see what we can do here. Caught that just a little fat. See how it's going to be a little short? I expected that to carry like 165, 170 at least. Probably carry 170, and I only carried it 160. Caught it just a little fat. And let me tell you, when you hit a ball a little fat in a simulator, it slows the club down. Sometimes outside you can get away with it if the ground's a little soft. It won't catch you that much. But on turf, it really grabs the club. Your screen, so quiet and low bounce back. Which brand? So that has actually been a subject that has been talked about a lot with our videos here in the GSV studio. So this is a proprietary screen through High Definition Golf. All right, designed themselves, sold only by them. It is a triple layer screen. Okay, it actually has a image style, soft, stretchable screen, replaceable as well in the front. Okay, in between that, it has a very soft memory foam layer. Okay, with another screen behind it, like a backing type normal screen behind it. That allows that ball to hit and absorb. Okay, it actually moves back. I can push this screen back. See that? whether you can see that or not. I mean, I can push it back a foot, and then it leaves an indentation each time. So if I were to push right here on this house, you'd actually see that little indentation there, but it stretches right back to being smooth. And that's what allows that for being super quiet, very low bounce back. It's one of the best screens I've seen. I don't know if I've seen a screen better than this. I've played on quite a few systems. They really do. I mean, this is a high definition golf mat as well, you know, and they don't sell those individually, but I've actually worked out a situation with them because I'm a customer. I have a contact there where you can purchase items individually. I have to refer them to them, but you know, so shoot me an email. I always put my emails, and I'll put it in the chat really quick for you. That way you guys can scroll up to it. But yeah, shoot me an email if you're interested, and I can put you in contact with them. Now, it's funny because I did a video on the mat. All right, there we go. There's my email coming across. I did a video on the mat. They sold so many, and because of shortages due to COVID, they had to pause. They can't sell any right now. I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. So, you know, the screens I would assume are available. You know, they had enough in stock. But yeah, if you're interested in purchasing it, he worked out special pricing for my viewers, which is cool because they don't usually sell things individually. They usually sell complete setups. You know, their whole simulator is anywhere from like $35,000 to like $65,000. They sell it all. They install it, everything. 99 yards. Little left again. Not as far as before. Not too bad.
Green.
All right. Not a bad approach
Number
shot.
one player do putting.
Not a bad
Birdie
approach shot.
chance.
Here's my birdie chance again. But look at this putt. I mean, this is a tough putt. Really tough putt. It's downhill, so I can't hit this too hard. It has a pretty big break right at the cup. Oh man. What I've had a tough time doing that I think I've figured out is that it says everything in feet. So it's 0.4 feet, where I'm used to a lot of the systems do inches, and every inch is usually take a foot off. So right now, if it's 0.4, I think I take like 4 feet off. So let me hit this for 6 feet. I think that's where I've been messing up a little bit. So if I only hit this for about 6 feet, assuming the break is, I'm going to read the break correctly. I still hit a little too hard, but I hit that too far. You know, I honestly hit that too far.
Number one.
You know what we should do?
Putting.
Let's do this.
Par chance.
I think I have mulligans on. Let me hit that same shot.
Number one player do putting.
I'm going to hit it the
chance.
same direction I did before. I'm just going to hit a little softer. See if we can go in here. That was closer. Yeah, that was closer.
Concede par.
All right. So that's what it is, though, is I'm not reading the uphill and downhill correct. That's been challenging. Yeah, definitely been challenging.
Number one player do swing.
Any other questions? I don't know if I'm going to play the back nine or not. I figured we would just squeeze in 9 holes real quick. Had a decent turnout of people for being just a random Saturday midday. I appreciate you guys obviously, you know, watching, asking questions.